Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Taurians. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Happy Monday to you, and you. Hopefully you all are having a great day today. I know you are, because that's the intention you set, right? Of course. Let's get into your reading. We're going to be talking a little bit about new moon energy, what we're in right now, which is waxing crescent moon energy, moving towards this full moon, as well as what all of that looks like. Plus we have these 4 planets that are retrograde right now. So let's get into it. We're not going to be talking about a number today. We'll keep that for Sundays. All right, let's get into it. Fixed sign. Yes, Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Taurians as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where they need to take action. I am talking to my logical, generous and trustworthy, determined, understanding, kind, organized, patient, reliable, practical, devoted, responsible, stable gods and goddesses. That would be you. That would be you. Your ruling planet is Venus. Yes, Taurus, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So listen, I love waxing crescent moon energy, right? Well, I love all the different moon phases, but let's break it down. So prior to the waxing crescent moon energy, we had a new moon, right? Prior to the new moon, we had a waning moon, right? So during the waning moon phase, that's when things were falling out of range. You may have had emotions about a person that was kind of falling out of range. People may have physically left your life to some degree. You may have stopped thinking about a person as much, or it's kind of sort of waning, just leaving, right? You are not resisting that, right? You're not resisting that. That's what the waning that's what the waning moon is for, right? So here comes the new moon. We just had the new moon a couple of days ago. Here comes the new moon, right? So new moon energy is great because it looks almost like it's a black moon in the sky. It's like a slither of a moon in the sky. That's quiet time, right? That's the time where everybody is quietly creating. What am I creating? What seeds am I going to plant moving towards this full moon? Because full moon is where everything is going to be realized, right? Everything is going to come out, right? So let's look at this for a second, because right now we're in a waxing crescent moon phase. You're looking back over your life, Taurus, and you're seeing things crystal clear. You're wiser now, this owl. You're wiser now. You're more knowledgeable about things, right? And I'm talking to you as a fixed sign because I don't want you to be fixated on certain things. I want you to see how this progression works and how you ascend higher and higher and higher through these phases, right? So you don't repeat any more cycles. Here we have the sun sign, the sun card, which is Leo's ruling planet, right? So here, what's interesting right here is that this person is grounding, right? You're an earth sign, so grounding works perfect for you. This person is grounding. They have their feet in the grass, right? But their arms are raised to the sun. You are committed to living a positive, healthy, great life, right? You're highly creative. You're committed to tapping into your divine masculine side. It doesn't matter if you identify as a man or woman, Taurus. You are divine feminine. You are a nurturer, right? Your energy is cyclic, right? So people are drawn to you because you're very magnetic, right? Very calming, very patient, all those things that I just said, right? But now you're saying, you know what? I'm going to start taking some time for me. Let me get out. When I say out, I'm talking about divine masculine. Let me just get out of the house. Let me go spin around in the sun, plant my feet in the dirt, plant my feet in the grass so I can recharge. The sun is great because it removes stale energy from our spirits. Plus it's vitamin D. Yay. Yes, so I see a brand new start for you all. Here we have the Fool card in upright, which is one of Aquarius's ruling planet. Aquarius, like you, is a fixed sign. So if you want to go watch Aquarius video today, please go watch Aquarius video. But again, Aquarius is a fixed sign, but so is Leo, right? So you're fixated at this point on having a great life, right? Fresh, new start, new beginning. Here's what you have to watch out for, though. Taurus, because there's a lot of people who don't know how these moon phases work. There's a lot of people around you in the workplace, family, whatever, that don't understand how these moon phases work, right? We have 8 major moon phases. Right now, like I said, we're in a waxing crescent moon. This is where you're going to stay focused on all the things that you all want, because again, you all are money magnets. Your journey, yours, Virgo, Capricorn, because you all are earth signs, very logical. Your journey is towards money and prosperity, wealth, right? That's where your journey is. Whether you're a person who's like, oh, I don't need to have all of that money or not. It's by default. You can't help it. It's already coming. It's already been set in motion, right? So anyway, you are committed to absolutely living your best life, Taurus. Really, no more of this. No more crying, being depressed, having people suck the life out of you anymore. Matter of fact, you're starting to realize very early on, and guess what's giving you all the signs? Your body. You're an earth sign, right? So even if you're in a building, the building is still grounded. You're feeling these currents come through your body. Like it could be the hair standing on the back of your neck. It could be you feeling cold, really cold one minute. It could be feeling hot the next, and you're not going through menopause. None of that. It's just something in your body feels off. You can feel like a tingling in your stomach. You know, your back could start hurting all of a sudden. Your arm all of a sudden can feel some kind of way. You're like, wait a second, I didn't bump up against anything. What? So you're starting to listen to your body, because that is how the universe gets messages through to you, Taurus. You're starting to listen to your body. You step into somebody's house, something feels odd. Let me step back out, right? Yes. And so you're starting to realize some relationships are just draining. You're not even trying to mix, because this is you getting your power back, right? This is why you feel so good right now. You've had to sail away from some relationships that were, again, really sucking the air out of you. Like literally just suck some energy vampires, right? Just really sucking the life out of you. And some of you all may have been disappointed, because again, it's like you're very patient, but how patient can you be? I mean, for real, like seriously, how patient can you be when a person is literally sucking the life out of you? Like you just feel like literally you're gasping for air, right? So no, you're not doing that anymore. As a matter of fact, you're being very protective of your energy. You're like, no, I'm protecting my air. I'm protecting my space. I'm sitting on my throne. I earned this. I already have enough knife and stab wounds in my back. I earned this place on this throne, right? So now what I'm going to start doing is listening to my ancestors. I'm going to start listening to my body. What is my body telling me about certain people? And I'm going to go with that. I'm not paranoid. I'm not nervous. I'm not scared. But if my body tells me something is not right, guess what? It's not right. I'm going to sit back for a minute and I'm going to see this thing unfold. I'm going to watch it unfold. Yes, absolutely. So guess what, Taurus? You're headed in the right direction. Stay focused on what you want, right? If you want a luxurious life, stay focused on that. If you want to make more money, stay focused on that. If you want a really nice house, stay focused on that. Start speaking things into existence. And guess what? The universe is going to show you through your body that you're headed in the right direction. Right? And I want you to remember something too. A lot of you all are highly, highly spiritual. It's the Taurian in you that will cause you to say, well, make it make sense. It doesn't make logical sense, right? Like, okay, for instance, you apply for a home loan, right? And the loan goes through, but then you say, well, I don't have enough money to move in this particular, to stay where I am right now. It's not, you're trying to apply logic to what's happening in the spiritual realm, right? So you get a certain amount of money and say, you know what, I claim that house right there. If I don't get that house, I know it's because the universe has something better for me. Things are constantly being shifted in the universe, constantly being shifted because you're speaking it into existence. That's the power that we have as gods, right? And also as guides to other people. When people see, okay, Taurus just spoke this thing into existence, and you're telling people the whole story. Guess what? My credit wasn't that great. I didn't make X amount of money. But how did you get that house? How did you get that car? How did you get X, Y, and Z? I spoke it into existence. And I did the work. I did the energy work. I went outside, I hugged a tree, I started digging my hands in the dirt through, I've been meditating outside on the earth, right? I've been taking my long nature walks, I've been doing meditating out there, and information started coming to me. It just started coming to me. That's how it works for you as an earth sign, right? So this is where you want to be patient and allow events to unfold. But I can tell you this, Taurus, you're getting your power back. Yes, you're getting your power back. Yes. All right. Somebody was in a relationship with somebody. Listen, look at this. Let me show you these cards. Here we have the Knight of Swords. Again, to you taking your power back. We have the Seven of Pentacles. You've been investing in yourself. And I'm talking about somebody's been doing some serious spirit work. I mean, for real. Like, you getting your gemstones and your crystals. Some of y'all been taking classes, maybe like Reiki courses or something like that. But you have really been putting in the work, and your roots are deep. And guess where it's going to show? In your money. It's going to show in your money. Like I said, when I first started this, your journey by default is towards wealth and prosperity. You can't help it. Even if you are a Taurus that says, oh, I don't need that much money and I don't need, like, you don't have to convince some of us healers who already know where your journey is. Your journey is already to money and wealth. So you can't stop it even if you wanted to. You can sit there and try to fight yourself, your flesh and your spirit, but that's what's going to happen anyway, right? So here we have, some of you all have left a relationship with a person who was operating solely by fear. Let me show you something, right? Let me show you this. So when people say that they were in a relationship with the devil, right? The devil energy resides in everybody, right? But some people intentionally choose faith, that's the God in you, over the devil, the fear in them, right? So fear comes out in many different forms. It can come out in the form of a person, who said, well, I'm afraid that you're going to leave me. If you do X, Y, and Z, I'm afraid that you're going to leave me. Or I'm scared of this, or I'm scared of that. It can also turn to anger, frustration, hostility. It can turn to violence. But it was birthed from fear, right? And so now that you got that out of the way, why? Because you left it. You left that person or persons that were operating in fear, the scaredy cat, right? You left that. You started focusing on you. You started protecting your boundaries. Like, I will never be in a relationship with a person who's operating in fear. I want to go in business with somebody and I'm like, oh, I'm scared. They're not talking about, okay, give me some time to really think about it and coming back with a firm yes or no. They're just operating in fear. Get as far away from them as possible, because guess what? It's going to contaminate you. So here we have you balancing out your energy, right? This is when you know that you are your twin flame, your own twin flame, Taurus. You've learned how to balance out your own energy. This is divine feminine, which you are by default, but you're no longer nurturing outside of yourself. You're not nurturing anybody's fear anymore. You're focusing on tapping into your divine masculine side of yourself. You are giving yourself the nurturing so that you're not operating in fear. Yeah. You got to look fear right in the face and be like, oh, no, not today. No, sir. No, ma'am. I'm operating in faith, by faith, right? So again, that relationship with that person who is operating in fear is falling by the wayside. And guess what? According to the waning moon, remember I talked about the waning moon, you're not even resisting it. You're allowing it to just happen. You're not chasing back after that person who was operating in fear, which could have looked like violence, which could have looked like, somebody was timid. It could have looked, fear takes so many different forms, right? And now guess what? You're in perfect harmony with yourself. Why? Because you didn't let their fear contaminate you. You're in perfect harmony with yourself, and it's going to show in your money. You've been investing in yourself. Just be patient with this whole process. Like I said, we have 4 planets that's retrograde right now. We have Pluto, that's decluttering, right? That's a death rebirth planet. We have Neptune, that's people going after their dreams, because Neptune is the planet of illusion. We also have Saturn, that's retrograde, which is encouraging everybody to go after their ambitions. Set your long-term goals and go for it, right? Look, go for it. But protect your energy in the meantime. That's new moon energy, right? Right now, today, we're in waxing crescent moon energy. Do not give up on your dreams, right? Stay focused on what you want. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. This person, elbows to the sky, they are nowhere near looking back. They're not even looking to see if there's anybody behind them. No, they're too busy, what? chasing their dreams. Jupiter is also retrograde. What are the dreams that you put down for a minute, Taurus, that you said, you know what, let me pick those dreams back up and move forward? Because Jupiter is the planet of expansion. It's the largest planet in orbit. So yes, that's what you're going after. You're saying, I'm going after my dreams. I'm no longer going to be connected to anybody who is operating in fear. Because why? I can smell it. I can see it a mile off. And guess what told you? Your body. Let's pull an oracle card. Sing. Hi. Y'all singing a new song. I see you, Taurus. You out here singing a whole new tune, and it's in complete and perfect harmony. Why? Because internally, you are in complete and total harmony. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Continue having a fantastic Monday, but then again, I know you will, because that's the intention you set, right? Of course. Bye.